It's showtime, so it's time to get ready to hurt some ankles, whatever that means. I don't know. I feel like I forgot to do my hair. Or is it that I actually have, I can do my hair like this and actually still tell you that I got balls.
Well, hello, boys and girls.
Hi.
What a wonderful day it is today in our money-based economy. Well, sit back and relax and get ready for the guy who's about to ruin everything.
I'm puzzled. Are you really seriously suggesting that Jesus Christ was a mushroom?
Wait,
Yeah.
Jesus was a mushroom, Roberts.
Yes. You are dealing with a secret cult, a secret society.
Welcome to Waning Interest.
Welcome to the Waning Interest Podcast, number 132. Wow. April 16th, 2024. The Babbling Dabbler, the smallest click on the internet. The pinball brain in your favorite machine is like a diary or a book, but not as stale or coherent from a more mentally challenged Forrest Gump. Or if Mikey and Mouth from the Goonies played a lot of bareback leapfrog, and then a little while later, bada beep, bada boop, bada boop, bada beep, bada boop. There was Susie and Wayne. Hi. Do you like my afterbirth?
I think I may have to change my name. I'm in mourning now. I don't know what that was.
Oh, shit, I wasn't ready. Good one, brother. Removed from studio. We still got that. So there's that. All right. How you doing?
Good. I think.
Good. You are striped. You are tigers have stripes, not lions.
Well,
Lions and tigers and stripes. Oh my.
sometimes we intermingle.
Yes. Yeah, I've been with a few tigers. Yeah. Sorry, I got lost in thought. Sorry, I just couldn't wait to fucking hit that thing again.
I know.
I'm like, man, why did it take me so long to, why would it take the Waynes so fucking long to have a fucking drop like... Dumbass. Anyway, we're there now.
I don't know.
Me either. Oh, I picked up the wrong piece of paper.
Uh-oh.
Not born same year, but same day. Susanna, yeah. Her man is Juan, yes, and we have to pray. Greet you Tuesday. Ding, 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 ding. Greet you Friday. Susanna, yeah. Hey now, there's a clip. Oh, reminds me. Forgot to pull it. I forgot to pull the when I did that and I clanged my cans together remember when I sang it and I slacked my cheeks together? Kind of like this right now. What? I forgot to pull that out of the hole. Note to self.
We'll get it.
Stay more sober when you're doing post-production. Thanks, Fez.
Mm-hmm.
It's way more fun to do it when you're buzzed, though. Especially when you gotta constantly look at your own fucking face.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I have you do all the clips. Hey. But man, I was pretty in the beginning, wasn't I? That was, oh man, I should have left my hair that way. I shouldn't have pulled it out.
You forgot the bows.
133.
Next time.
Uno tres tres. Oh, another note. Another note to self.
Mm-hmm.
These fucking things, man. Wish I had a trash can in here.
Oh,
Spin
they.
it. But, like, what the fuck you bother putting this shit on there for?
You gotta use your teeth.
Hmm.
No.
Oh.
Or you use a coffee filter. There you go.
Oh yeah, stick a coffee filter over a hard filter, a condom over a dildo.
Mm-hmm.
Always makes sense, but it is a clean way to do it.
Safety
Unless,
first.
yeah, but unless you, or have a reaction to rubber.
Wow.
Don't you think condoms should be made from hemp? It's biodegradable. You can make anything you can make from plastic. You can make from hemp.
Okay.
That's actually why they outlawed it, so they could take over. So the
Oh.
whole industry would have, because they would have had you can't patent the seed back then, at least. And so that's why it was on the cover of Time magazine, the newest billion-dollar crop.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that would be good, especially for people that are allergic to latex.
See, toilet paper should be made from hemp. Anything plastic, though. The point is plastic. That's the thing with working in dispensaries or just going into a dispensary where I just have to kind of, I don't say it every time, but I've brought it up a few times in different dispensaries going in there.
Mm-hmm.
If we get into a conversation about cannabis, I'll kind of try to shift it. I mean, that's why that tattoo is there. It's about all of it. Smoke and clothes and roof and the plastics. And so, isn't it? It's kind of funny though. I mean, if we're gonna do this, and I'm trying, hey, start a business, get it going. Let's everybody get it going. To steal the idea. It's fucking ridiculous, isn't it? When you go into a cannabis place and everything's wrapped in plastic that's not made of cannabis.
Yeah.
It's kind of silly. Everything. I mean, well, some of them are. Well, even the ones that sell give you their shit in glass jars, the cap is still plastic.
Mm-hmm.
All that shit should be made from hemp. I mean, a cannabis store should literally be made from cannabis.
Yeah.
My dream is to here at Whip headquarters. Shit! I should have said HQ. It sounds cooler. Like I said, take two. What I'd love to do here at Whip HQ. Yeah, see, it sounds got a little more ring to it too.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I want to do a dome over there, on the other side of my garage. A dome home, kind of like make it like the Star Wars,
Mm-hmm.
but better because there'll be no Mark Hamill. What a fucking douche. Speaking of spineless.
Hey, is there anything built of hemp right now? Built with hemp right now or no?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. There's a lot of
Oh.
homes. A lot of people are starting to do their homes that way.
Okay.
Yeah, there's stuff to follow on Facebook and I don't follow anything like that on Instagram or Twitter, but I do follow a few hemp things on Facebook,
Okay.
and they
I'm gonna
show
look 'em
how
up.
people doing shit. It's pretty neat. And then still, because it's not in demand, it would be cheaper if it was more in demand and it wasn't outlawed still in a lot of states.
Mm-hmm.
Maine is actually one of the ones where it's no longer where you can now. It's some stuff. I don't know the whole thing, but anyway, the more in demand that hemp clothing is and hemp things that are good and not fucked up like they fuck other things up. Don't let it get destroyed by capitalism, corporatism. The cheaper the stuff will be. But right now, one of the things that keeps hemp clothing and stuff from being doing big sales or is
Mm-hmm.
because of it's not in demand, so it's more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I bought some stuff from hemp traders in California when if you look them up, I wonder if they're still around. Hemp traders I think they're in somewhere in L.A. I was gonna say Santa Monica, but I think that's wrong. But who knows? Maybe they're there now. That when I when I bought some stuff, I got two sweatshirts that lasted a long time. This is
Yeah.
back in like 2009, I think. And I got two sweatshirts. What else? I had a couple other things I can't remember. Anyway, I think one of them was a T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
But in their thing, they asked if, hey, do you want us to send you some samples, some hemp sample stuff so you can show friends or whatever, the different things, you know, and it's got the little squares of different fabric, the different hemp fabrics, and a few things of yarn. And one of them was red, and one of them was green, and one of them was regular, yarn looking or rope looking. And that stuff was in a bag behind my couch, and it was there when I got my cats. Well, one day I noticed Rex, the black my black cat, my little panther. Rex was acting kind of weird, and then when he went and then he seemed okay after he went and dropped mud. So and I was as soon as they drop, I go in there immediately and fuck 'em, because I used to use the Trader Joe's pellets, which were turned to sawdust. And it was
Oh
it
yeah.
was what do you call it, non toxic.
No chemicals or anything.
Right. So I would just shake it out I would shake out as much of the dust as possible, and then flush. Get rid of it as soon as possible. Anyway, well, one time I went and did that. He seemed fine. All of a sudden, he's super jumping around, going, "Yeah, they get it. They do that shit after they shit. They start running around and because they're empty." But this was like a little extra. So which I laughed at first and played with him a bit, and then I immediately went into boom, and I went to pull it out, and all of a sudden it was like popcorn for the fucking Christmas tree, on a string. And the string was, at first I saw the red and I was like, is he bleeding? And then I went, oh my God, the motherfucker got into the hemp fucking yarn.
And he was eating it.
He ate some of the hemp yarns. Yeah, like this long as his shit.
Oh wow.
As soon as I went, I was trying to figure it out. And then I went over and I noticed it behind the couch, because it had been back there behind the couch before I got them, and I spaced on it. I forgot it was even back there.
Hilarious.
But anyway, of course, I took care of it after that.
Yeah. Yeah, so Hemp Traders is in Los Angeles.
They're still around?
Since 1994. Yeah, I have the site up.
Oh, cool. Oh, shit. Yeah. Sorry, I'm scrolled all the way to the top because...
Oh, you're fine.
So I could... I don't see a window. Oh, is that the one?
Yeah. See?
Oh, cool.
Hemp Traders. That's the same logo, right? That's the right one?
Oh, see, so there's some of that yarn that I was talking about right there.
Yeah.
That they'll send you. But I had some red and some green, and I think also some black. That's racist.
Oh, there you go. There it is in color there.
Yep. Wow, holy shit. I wasn't thinking that we'd actually pull up and actually fucking see the shit. That's funny.
Seeds.
Poor Rex. But yeah, he was much better after that. Is that toilet paper? Oh, that's yarn too.
Yarn.
Almost looks like a roll of... The big one looks like a roll of TP.
Yeah.
Look at this commercial. We're not getting any money from hemp traders.
No.
It's just a memory I had.
He'll send you samples.
There it is right there, the sample thing right there. That middle. Can you punch
right
in
here.
or no?
It's a website. I could maybe open the image. Let's see. See if it'll... Yeah, it won't let me enlarge it. Wait, I could zoom in. Hold on.
Yeah, there you go.
So they send you a little bit of everything they have, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And of course, I used the rope to beat Riley. Yeah, they send you that stuff. It's really neat.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I might
And that's
order it.
I showed it to people, and then there's so many that do. Yeah, whatever. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
fuck you, you spineless fuck.
So as far as you know, is this like the only place that does it, or
Oh no, there's a bunch. That was
a
just where I
bunch?
got it because it was the natural. It was
Oh, okay.
back in 2009. Yeah, when I lived there,
Okay.
it
Yeah,
was the
they're in
closest.
LA.
It's cool. They're still around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those sweatshirts. It lasted a while.
Very cool.
Oh shit! I see. I really
What?
wasn't. I didn't notice any. I didn't notice the
Oh,
stuff
I saw
downstairs.
that one. There's one that we did last week because it's Alice in Wonderland, and I really like that one.
Yeah.
But I found two that I liked. So Wayne Visuals.
On the Instagram. Oh, that's the.
That's the Alice.
And this is the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Holy shit!
Yeah, I was scrolling through it and I like the butterflies. It's really pretty.
Before I sink into the big sleep, ugh, I want to hear the scream of the butterfly. That's from When the Music's Over, which I just fucking destroyed. Sorry, guys. The scream of the butterfly. Isn't that what a wonderful lyric? I love it. Anyway, that's some badass shit. It kind of reminds me of Star Wars: The Phantom Menace when they were underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Underwater. Free fall, flow, river flow, on it goes. Breathe underwater till the end. Yes, the river knows. That's some cool ass shit. This is the kind of shit I want on my. I want to be able to. I want to see if I'm next time I do a heroic dose,
Mm-hmm.
which I think needs to be soon. Especially having memories like this, spineless shit. All right, we did that part. I need to scratch this stuff off so I stop looking at old shit. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying. And funny that two of the stories I remembered, you and Jess were there.
Were we?
Yeah. So you got any stories where you were stuck where you thought the people around you were you were like not spineless fucks. Oh yeah, that's the other. Yeah, there it is. And you were stuck all by yourself because you were the only one that actually would fucking say anything. It's just something that came up. It's just in my head because of just so much of the bullshit of the world that we don't talk about here. We leave it to other people to say.
Right.
It's just fucking ridiculous how it's gone on as long as it has, and not enough people will even say anything, let alone fucking stand up. Nobody's got any fucking balls. One of the reasons why music sucks today, mostly. Whatever. Ain't got no balls, dude. Oh, there's no joke there for about that wasn't a gender joke. Just no balls. And and because of you and Juan Jess, I remembered one of the big ones was in radio school with Juan and two of the other guys, and I were outside smoking cigarettes. Now, they said you weren't supposed to smoke, and this is a tech school. These are adults that are at this school.
Mm-hmm.
You're adults. This is not a high school. It's not a
Right.
fucking. How fucking old was I? 20 something, 22. But everybody did smoke at this one spot, and I was actually, the three of us would tell people, because where they would smoke right outside the door where we would go in, there was a fucking trash can right there, and people would drop their butts and step on them, and the three of us, when we were standing there smoking, would actually be the three that would go, hey, I'd fucking pick them up and throw them in the fucking can, going and hoping that, oh, look, it's clean. Yeah, why would we do that? Look, they're all in there. Just pinch out your fucking cherry and throw the butt in the trash can that's right there that you just stepped on. It's fucking silly.
Right.
So we three would actually say stuff to other people going, hey, man, can you, just pinch out the cherry? Be cool, so we don't get in trouble. The cleaner we keep this, the less we're going to get shit.
Mm-hmm.
We're the ones doing that, right? Well, one day, and during this time, when this happened also, Juan Jeff can back me up. Another Susie, the original Susie, which, did I ever tell the Susie Tavares story about?
I think I'm the original, but go ahead.
Oh, no, yeah, you are the OG, but you're the OG, but for Juan, but for me.
Susie Tavares. Yes. I know she went to school with you guys.
Yeah, and I got it. I don't know if I've ever told the story about us getting cast together, not realizing it. Did I tell that story?
You told me about it, but I don't think we
off?
talked about it. I think it was off. Yeah.
I think it was off
Yeah.
off air, as they would say. Anyway, at the time there was a whole bunch. I think Susie's was the, I think, 7th or 8th car that had been stolen out of our parking lot.
Oh wow.
And hers was a brand. It was a, what is it? What was it? Civic. It was a Honda, one of the Honda Civic, 94 Honda Civic. It was a brand new Honda 94 Honda Civic that she'd only had for like 2-3 months. So we've got a problem with fucking theft of vehicles in there. Okay, that's what's going on at the same time that all of a sudden the fucking dean pulls up in his car with me, E and A. That's what I'll just call them, E and A. We're gonna do this like what do you call it? Entourage. Entourage that got kicked the fuck out of my gang. So the three of us smoking, and like I said, we're the ones that keep the fucking place as clean as we can. He pulls up, blah, blah, starts giving us a little shit. And we're like, yeah, dude, everybody, blah, 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 see me in my office. Go tell your instructor that that's where you're headed. You fucking serious? I'm fucking 22 years old. So.
Yeah, go to the principal's office.
Yeah, so we do. And then at this time, also, I've been looking through the ads and sending letters to radio stations in northern Florida where I see that they're looking for rock stations and for overnight stuff. I'm just sending letters. I've done that a bunch, right? Not thinking I'm ever going to get any fucking replies, but so I've done that in this time too. So anyway, we go to Gaynor first. We go to Red Puddinghead and say, Bob, Jesus. So we go, and the three of us are sitting there, and he's talking to us like we're fucking 12 years old. And after about 35, 40 seconds of that, of course, I had enough. And I went, all right, dude, okay, I'm not taking this anymore. I'm 22 years old. You're not talking to me like this, okay? We were smoking cigarettes, and we're the guys that keep the fucking place clean, right? And I think you should be more preoccupied with the theft of cars at the school and in our parking lot rather than the three 22-year-olds smoking cigarettes who actually tell everybody to not throw their butts on the floor, blah, 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 and we're the ones that pick the shit up. Can we talk about that? All of a sudden, oh, well, it's just me and him. They had to leave the room. I'm not taking any more of this, dude. I'm not doing this. Well, boom. I get suspended for 3 days from a tech school for smoking cigarettes at 22 fucking years old.
Wow.
Right? Well, I'm actually under the impression that the three of us did. So I'm not at school. So then, I think it was after my first day. Yeah, it was my first day of suspension. Such a fucking joke, dude. My first day of suspension, I get my mail at the end of that day, and there's a letter from, or was it a phone call at the end of the day? It was something where a radio station, I think it was in Jacksonville, something about an overnight thing, and they wanted a tape. And I went, oh shit, fuck, and my stuff is in school, so all I have to do is go there and burn a CD, not a CD, just a cassette at the time.
Yeah.
94. We didn't have the other tech yet. We didn't have the burning the CDs yet. So I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to class, and I knew Bob was out, so we had somebody else was in for him as a sub for the instructor. So I was like, fuck this. I'm going. I'm dubbing that shit. Nobody's gonna notice. So, and I'm thinking A and E are at home themselves for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
I walk in. This is the morning of the second day, my second day of suspension. I walk in the door, and there they are, fucking sitting at the table, the same table where Juan Jess would normally be drawing. I stood there. I went, what the fuck, yo? What the fuck? Oh well, they didn't give us the suspension because we didn't say anything about the car theft.
Oh wow.
Okay, that's cool, but you didn't even fucking tell me? You spineless cunts. Anyway, I went and did my thing, and I didn't get the fucking job. I never moved to Jacksonville, but anyway, that memory popped because of Juan was there.
Yeah.
Even though he had nothing to do with it, it wasn't his problem.
Yeah.
He was busy. He was busy being a drawer, like Jesse Pinkman.
He's doing drawings, his drawings. That's so funny. Sarah is one who she won't sit by seeing any, like, I don't want to say injustice, but she doesn't like to see anything that's like unfair. So we were at Walmart a couple of weeks ago, and we go to the self-checkout, and they've got like, I don't know, 4 rows of self-checkout now. Are you looking at the main visual thing?
No. I was trying to get the Pete thing ready, and I couldn't understand why it wouldn't let me hit play. I'm sorry, I really honestly
because you
didn't
still
mean
had
to
that one
interrupt
on
you.
there, maybe. No, that's okay.
Yeah.
So there's like 4 or 5 rows of self-checkout, and there's one guy working it, like he's directing everything or whatever. Well, Juan happened to buy a 6-pack of beer. And so when you're at the self-checkout, it won't let you finish unless you show somebody your ID, and then they have to, whatever, work the register. And so the dude is working. The one dude is working all 5 rows, right? And then we see there's like, where we were at the very end, there's a manager. I guess he looked like a manager, and he's talking to another employee, and they're just standing there talking. So I go, Juan, look, get his attention. So he gets his attention. He looks at us. Juan was like, hey, I need, whatever. And he starts to walk, but then he turns around and keeps talking to the employee. And literally he did that like 3 or 4 times. And when he gets about 3-4 feet away from us, he calls over to the dude that's like on the other side taking care of somebody else. And he goes, hey, they need you over here. Like, seriously? Like, he's right there. Like, he could have done that. Poor guy had to finish what he was doing. He comes over and, he was real nice and everything. We were like, hey, we know you were busy. It's not like... So we're walking out, and as we're getting to the door, Sarah goes, oh, hold on, I'll be right back. I was like, okay, I thought maybe she had to go to the bathroom. So Juan and I wait up front for her. She comes back and she goes, I went and told him about himself. She said, I went and told him, you should have done that because the other guy was busy. I was like, whoa. Yep. She's like, the guy was like, oh no, but that's his job. She's like, he was busy. You could have done it. I was like, that's my girl.
Riley had to pull me away from a guy, the manager of the Big Five parking lot that in Studio City in California, my apartment backed up to. It was back, and then my window, and then the alley. Oh, I've told you this. And then the Big Five loading bay, right?
Yeah.
And there was parking spaces in the back of the building. When I first moved into the building, I didn't have a space. I didn't have a carport. I got it months later when some other people moved out, and which ended up being literally right under my apartment, which was nice. But anyway, and at that time that I had first moved in, the street, my actual street on the other side, from the alley, the front of the building, that street, there was 4 new buildings going up. So almost all of the street was torn up going through. So all the normal parking on the street, there was nothing. So I had gone to the Big Five, and because I was around there all the time, and I'd gone to the Big Five manager, and I said, hey, I have this Red Ranger. Is it okay if I park back there because of this thing, blah, blah, blah. My apartment is right there. They told me it was cool. Didn't matter, even though there was a sign there. You weren't supposed to park there after a certain time or whatever. And that they said I was cool. And it was cool for a while. Somewhere along the line, which I didn't know what was going on. I didn't go into that store very often at all. Well, there came along a new manager. And this fucking manager was, I'm not using the N word with the Z and the I, but he was, him with the parking situation. I mean, he was a Beulah ball breaker, as a Porky's reference, the gym teacher. Moral turpitude. Would you kindly get your balls out of my court? Anyway, he was a scumbag when it came to the parking. No, unbeknownst to me, I didn't know this shit. And the guy was new. He had started also putting a chain on the front of the parking lot on the other side of the building that came from the street that was in front of the building. And some people because it was never there, and there was people that would use that to cut through to go down the alley so they could get behind, because the alleyway was also a way for people to park in their parking garages for these apartment buildings were in the alley that you had to go. So people were used to coming through that parking lot, right? This motherfucker started putting this chain across with no sign on it, so you didn't know at night, and people fucking wrecked their vehicles pulling in there normally, and just all of a sudden there's a chain fucking.
They're getting
yeah.
Oh wow.
Not only that, but he was having fucking cars towed, and one day was mine, which I didn't know until it was gone. Going, where the fuck is my truck? I know I wasn't drunk last night. I know I parked it right fucking there. What the fuck? And then I went in and the whole thing. And then found out who it was. I gave him some shit. I gave him holy hell before I fucking went to the fucking place to get it out of get it out of the tow, which cost me hundreds of dollars. But like that Sunday, I think it was during the Big Five, the farmers market that would be every Sunday from 8 to 2 on that street. The street would be closed down. It was a little cross street from Ventura and Laurel Canyon. There was a little cutaway street you could, but they would close that off on Sundays. And we're coming through, Riley and I are walking through there, and I see that motherfucker putting shit on people's windshields for parking stuff. And then he was doing it, and then some other people were coming around, this couple, and they were like, what are you doing? And they started getting into it. And as I got closer and closer, and I'm listening to what's going on, I'm like, yeah, you mother... And I just fucking... And Riley's pulling me away. I'm like, hold
Oh
on, sweetie, that
man.
motherfucker cost you a bunch of toys and a trip to fucking Disney. You motherfucker. Anyway,
Ugh,
then she let me go and go,
damn.
oh, okay, go ahead, Dad.
Ugh.
Pieces of shit. There was one in our building, in the Miramar building that I remembered. I'm not going to say any names, but there was somebody there was a salesperson that lied about me, and
Mm.
then somebody who should have known better then fucking believe that salesperson or any of them, most of them for that matter. I got to say most, can't say all. Believed their shit and just came barking at me about it like it was true.
Mm-hmm.
And my cubicle was on the second floor.
So this is Miramar.
Yes, this was
Across
Miramar's.
from Jose's office.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like a Brandsmart.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but anyway, so if I were right behind me would be the little fence, the little railing, because I was on
Mm-hmm.
the second floor, and then I'll look down and there's all these cubicles, all the salespeople. Anyway, standing up at my cubicle, if I went, everybody fucking heard it because it just went
Mm-hmm.
across the building.
Yep.
And because the second floor was wide open.
Yep. Atrium.
So anyway, yeah.
It's a big
Blah,
atrium.
blah, blah. They like basically came up behind me like I am right now, and yeah, what? Are you? I just turn around. Halfway there, 10 seconds in, I'm realizing, oh shit, everybody's hearing this. 8 radio stations, or 7, was it? 7.
7.
How fucking dare you jump my fucking shit over believing a goddamn sales hole.
I had an engineer lie about me when I was board upping at IOD overnight. Because what was it that we would do at night? You'd have to go down to the room. This is the Miami building. Remember? Were you ever there?
Oh yeah.
So
I spent Bark Hoffman and I spent the last, we spent like a month and a half there before the Miramar building.
before Miramar. So when I remember board hopping at night, I can't remember now. It's been so long. But I know we had to go down to that room with all the stacks, all that stuff in there. And I guess it's,
The
the
knock.
same thing as turning down right? You have to change the frequency or something, or
No, you had to change the power
right,
to night.
lower
You
the
had to switch
power
it to
to night.
You had to
Okay.
switch it, yeah, because so the signal would just
Right.
after at a certain time every month it changed, like
Either
15
way.
minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had to do it
he
at
lied
IOD
about
as
me.
well.
Yeah.
I'm
He lied
trying to-
about me, was blaming all kinds of stuff on me, saying I wasn't in the studio and that I didn't do whatever. It wasn't true. None of it was true. And eventually, it all came to light that I don't know what he did. He must have done something to screw up because he said there was dead air for I don't know how long. I was only gone for like a minute because you just go down the stairs, do that, and come right back up, you know? And I was not off the air because when I came back, it was during Coast to Coast. And, he would do like a 25-minute segment. It's like, okay, I can go do this now because nothing's going to happen. I don't remember what the heck happened, but he was such an ass.
Yeah, there were some certain engineers that,
Yeah.
well, there's
And,
certain everybody.
Yeah. And
There's some great engineers. I remember at the old IOD
on the 79th Street Causeway.
79th Street Causeway is what I was trying to say. Yeah. In the Fox,
Yeah.
The Fox compound. Mitch was the head engineer, and he was a guy. He kind of looked like Tim Chris. The bowler Tim Chris that we put pictures up before. The one that had the hair back here, and then 3 years later his hair.
Okay.
It went forward. But without the toque, and no mustache, and tall, Kind of like Steven Tobolowsky is actually who he reminded me of. The actor Steve Tobolowsky. You'd know him if you looked him up. He was in
Maybe
every,
if I
he's been
see
in
him.
dude's been in everything, and he's funny. That was Mitch, and but so you wouldn't think that he was into turned out he was into pirate radio, and like rap type weird shit, and stuff I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know anything about. And one of the other engineers, one of the younger dudes, Sam, was telling me, he's like, "Hey, next time you see oh shit, what the hell? Now I'm forgetting what it was." He told me that when next time I see Mitch, say something, and I can't remember
Okay.
what it was. And then when I did, and I was like, "What? What's gonna happen?" He just do it. It'll be fun. And I said it. Something. Fuck, I can't remember. But anyway, Mitch turned around because I'd walked past him in the hallway. He turned around. He went into his house and turned back around and kept walking. And I fucking lost my shit. So a guy that looks like Steven Tobolowsky seriously turned around going into his house.
Okay.
I,
Yeah, I
but
saw who he is. Hmm.
I can't remember. Oh, you got it up? I'm
He was
sorry.
in Groundhog Day. No, no, I didn't. I didn't know
It's
you
not
wanted
up?
me to show his picture.
Well, you
No.
can't. Might as well because I was saying it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll find him again.
Um. So yeah, imagine this dude.
He was in Groundhog Day. He was the insurance salesman,
Yeah,
right? Because
yeah.
that's
The one he kept
who.
walking past every morning
Oh, here's my
that he
mouse.
started trying to avoid.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, he wasn't. Not exactly, but pretty close.
Uh huh.
That's what Mitch looked like. So imagine that guy just all of a sudden into his house. I can't remember what the fuck it was. I said to get him to say that though, that I didn't know that's what was gonna come out. But god damn it, Sam was right. I was laughing for the next fucking 10 minutes. Just to myself. And everybody's like, "Oh, there's that crazy motherfucker now." Anyway. Oh man. This didn't have sound, huh?
Yeah, it didn't come up with sound.
I've got the sound up,
Oh,
but
maybe you know what? Maybe it didn't. Let me look and see. Maybe it didn't have sound.
I don't remember when I saw it. I don't remember if I heard any sound or not.
Mm,
But god damn, that's badass.
but yeah, it does have sound. Maybe I had it turned down when I was recording it because I have to screen record it to send it to myself.
So I don't want to kick from studio because that might kick you. So that's your thing.
Yes.
I can't kick it.
I
So
mean,
you
I
can
can
just
play it.
replace
I can do that. Yeah.
it. Because I think because there's a thing where it's either kick, it's not remove like the other stuff.
I gotta mute myself though.
It's not remove like doesn't have that. What else have I got? Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. That's the other thing.
Walter can take a 10-pin lead with a strike in the seventh.
God, I wish Randy wasn't talking over that. That's just so fucking. Hey, we were there today. We did this today.
Oh, did you?
We did. It was a good rehearsal. Better and better and better and better, better and better and better and better. Because we had nowhere to go but up. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are the Lords. We the Lords. We the Lords. Dun, 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 dun. That one doesn't have any sound either on my end. So, dun, 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 dun. The scream of the butterfly. This shit's got sound. What's up, sucker? Oh man, that is one seriously hard backbeat that's hard. Backbeat that's hard to master. That's a Texas Radio and the Big Beat reference. So many eyes. So many colors. So many stripes. Oh, there's a lot of this that reminds me of Susie's shirt. I'm sorry, blouse. Whoops, sorry. Doopy 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 doopy. Nope, still no sound, but cool as fuck to look at. Whoa. 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 Holy shit. Oh, look. The Stargate. Dun 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 da da.
All right, I'm gonna cut him up and send him.
Oh, she gonna cut him all right. Send him to
Yeah.
me?
No, to myself, so I can.
Oh. I was like, hey man, I don't know what you're talking about. It's not 'cause Oh, hi. Oh yeah, Wayne Visuals. What? What? One song, none. George. Oh. That's what it was. Oh, sorry. Shit. Thought it was just us. I thought it was. Oh, now it's just you and me. So, or it's private now. Nobody can hear us. Oh, the NCIS story. NCIS New York. Another no balls story. But then again, they didn't know the rules. Before that, I saw this first, so I'll go. I already teased it. So Steve is all over today at rehearsal. He's all over wanting to have let's have at least just one non-door song to just for fun, to where we can, dude, we already have a list. But which one? All right. So I was like, I'm asking. So to me, it's either same old. I got Same Old Blues, Skynyrd, or Double Trouble, Skynyrd, or ZZ Top, Just Got Paid. What would you choose?
Me personally, I like ZZ Top more than Leonard Skinner.
Fuck you, dude. I'm kidding. Totally
It's just
joking.
me.
I'm totally joking. Totally joking. No, it's cool though. I love them. I love them both. So you'd go with Just Got Paid?
What were the Skynyrd songs again?
Same Old Blues, or Double Trouble. Double Trouble is actually my favorite, because would actually be my choice, because my choice between those two, because Same Old Blues isn't actually a Skynyrd tune. It's actually J.J. Cale wrote it. But it's my one of my favorites, and it's one of Flash's favorites. But my choice would be Double Trouble, because that's like, to me, that's my song. Double Trouble. That's what my friends all call me. Quattro. And I ain't talking about no late weight penny, any weekend war. I'm talking about drinking. Talking about when you got $2 left, you want nothing to eat, you just gotta keep drinking. Talking about when you get home at 3, but you don't make it till 4 'cause you can't find a door. Went home, went straight to my bed. I didn't make it that far, fell flat on my head. Woke up in the morning, light burned a hole in my brain 'cause the sun's so bright. Reach out for the first thing I could find was a half-drunk bottle of some cheap wine. I stood up and I drank it down. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Oh, should I tell the Susie story first? Or you? No, you do. You talk. I've been babbling enough.
What's the Susie story?
Didn't I tell this?
Oh, Susie Tavares?
Tavares. When after I had moved to LA, I didn't know. I had no idea she would be moving to LA, which she did afterwards, a couple months afterwards.
And then you guys got cast.
Yeah,
as
and we didn't know each other.
husband
Yeah, we
and
didn't
wife,
even.
or?
Yeah, we didn't even know each other were in LA until. But we had spoken like a year before. because I had called going through Atlanta after an audition down there and going back to Nashville. I was like, oh shit, and then, but anyway, yeah, it was like a year later or whatever, and it was actually my ex-wife she's the one that submitted me for this little independent film off of Craigslist. And I'm like, what? Go audition for this. Boom, guy gives me the gig, and and he's got 2 headshots on his desk of ladies, and he had said beforehand that those were 2 of the choices for who would be playing my wife, so I could look at their faces and if I needed to. So I looked, I got both of their faces. He didn't have a headshot of the other one, but that was going to be that's his first choice. But whatever, I'll use it. Boom, gives me the gig, and then it just says her name was Sue, Susan. I think he just said Susan. Anyway, a couple days later, yeah, he has me over to his place to show. He lived with his brother to show me his previous film, which was, my God, I had no idea it was going to be porn. Anyway, no, it was actually really good. And it was shot on high 8. It wasn't even shot on film, but it looked like film. They had done some good stuff to it. It's easier when you shoot it black and white. Anyway, watching the film with him and his brother, and all of a sudden, ding, ding, he goes to answer the door. I'm still talking to his brother as, we pause the film. And all of a sudden, I hear a voice behind me that's very familiar. Fucking Susie Tavares. That's the Susan, was Susie Tavares. And I don't know, maybe it's on my hard drive from my, the stuff from my old Mac. Maybe, I don't know. Can't even remember the name of that fucking project. Anyway, what? When? I don't know. Why?
All right.
Because
Maybe
of the... Oops, wrong one. There it is. Oh, isn't that Mumford and Sons? Should we even... No, it's not. Is it?
No.
It kind of
It
sounds
says
like it.
It says hybrid 7 days.
That was awesome.
Around me, silence dream of sound. Even though I've been set free, I'll be hanging around.
That's awesome.
The walls that bridge humanity.
Yeah, I think my scream of the butterfly was better. Sports Center's next.
Oh my gosh, my stuff is not loading on here. Hello. Oh, great.
All right, what else you got?
Sometimes you gotta turn off the phone to get it to work.
What else you got?
I don't know. Hold on.
I know that number's a lie. I know that number right there is a lie. That number up there is a lie. That's a lie. Hey, YouTube.
Nothing is loading. What is wrong with this?
You keep saying load.
Oh,
you disgusting, disgusting human being.
Tell you, man.
What?
I don't know. My phone. Oh, it's my friend. Damn, Max, you're so rude.
Fucking crazy.
Oh, I thought it was Max.
You keep talking over Mike.
Fucking crazy.
What?
What happened?
Crazy.
Whoops. I hit the button twice.
With that satellite on his head, everybody should hear him loud and clear,
Poor Mike.
even if I talk over him. Max is so big that when he walks past my chair, if he walks past my chair and bumps into it, it's like, whoa, hey.
You got big bottom. Ooh, little spinal tap, ladies and gentlemen.
Big dog. Anyway.
Max. Oh, that was oh, dude. Just made me think of that. It made me think of you when I was watching this. You and what? Jared. I didn't realize it was the season finale because I hadn't seen one, and I guess I'd missed all of the ones of this season. I don't know what happened because thought I was subscribed to the First We Feast YouTube page because I used to watch Hot Ones.
Mm-hmm.
You ever watch Hot Ones?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I watched was it today or yesterday? I watched the Conan O'Brien one,
Mm-hmm.
which is fucking hilarious, dude. It's probably the best one. Not talking about disgusting ones. You know, there's best disgusting, and there's some funny ones. Shaq's pretty funny, but this one, just bam, bam. Oh, man, you have to. Oh my god, you got to watch it.
I'm trying to think if I saw it. I can't remember.
Well, he's on
I
there.
will watch it again.
He's on there promoting his new show on used to be HBO, used to be HBO Max. Now I guess it's just Max. Well, they were making some jokes about Max. It just rolls off the tongue. Max. That doesn't sound like a channel. Anyway, when I was watching that yesterday morning or whatever it was, I went, I know people with a dog named Max. Yeah.
There's so many Maxes. It's a very common dog name. I didn't know when we named him. We were just like, oh, we just need a simple, just something, 1 syllable, 1 to 2 syllables or whatever. And
Go ahead.
No, when we were, because we had a picture of him. He's a rescue. So we had a picture of him.
Wait a minute, we talking about Max or Juan? Hold on, sorry. Wait. Sorry, couldn't help it.
So, and he was, we got him as a puppy. He was only 8 weeks old. And we had the picture of him. And so you're trying to come up with names. And when Sarah saw it, she's like, she was only like 4. She's like, let's call him Cupcake. That was cute. And we're like, well, I don't know if Cupcake is going to be a good name for him.
Can we shorten it to just Cake?
But then eventually we all came up with Max. We're like, okay, he's a Max.
And his name grandparents. Go ahead.
No, when he was fostered for like a week before we picked him up, and when we went to get him from the foster family, they had named him Bear, which would actually that would have been a perfect name for him because he does kind of look like a black bear. But we had already, Max was already the name we came up with. So
yeah, Bear is good. Would have been Max Bear, Beverly Hillbillies. Jethro, that was Max Bear. Mm-hmm. But Bear spelled backwards, Baer.
Okay.
My grandparents, they had when I was growing up, they had here when they had their restaurant, McLeod's. They had Heidi and Max, mom and son, and then there was Penny, who was a little dachshund.
Aww.
And I used to feed her peanut butter when I was little. Right off my pecker. That's a lie. It was a spoon out of my ass.
They love peanut butter.
Yeah, everybody would laugh because Penny. She'd laugh because I'd go boop, hold it, and she just belt, 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 and
Yeah.
everybody would laugh. So I'm like, I'm just gonna keep doing this because people are laughing. Is the dog dead? I don't know. I don't care. Just
Aw.
laugh. No, I'm kidding. That dog was great.
Aw.
But yeah, Heidi and Max were German Shepherds.
Ooh, that was my first dog.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well,
I
my
just
mom.
can't.
It was my mom's dog, and then I was born.
And then I was born. I can't do the hair anymore. I can't, I can't do hairy. And if I'm gonna have an animal, that woman is gonna. I mean, short hair. I mean, for dogs or cats, like
I
Rex.
know.
My cat, the black cat, the black one that I had, Rex. He was short haired, super fucking cleaned himself
Hmm.
constantly. So his hair was almost never around. He'd fucking jump on my shoulder and fucking start cleaning my hair. And I'd let him I'd let him if there was no product in it.
Hmm.
If I'd like just gotten out of the shower or something, I'd let him fucking do it. Then he'd start hitting one spot over and over, and has fucking rough tongue, and all of a sudden you're feeling it. Like, okay, dude, that's a little sore. Here, go over here, go over here.
Yeah.
And then there was Apollo fucking just laying. They ate the same amount of fucking food. I fed them. They didn't have a bowl constantly with food. I
Uh-huh.
fed them normally. I fed them twice a day, in the morning and at 6 p.m.
Hmm.
A mix of dry and can. They got half a can each, and with a nice chunk of no, was it in the morning? Yeah, I think I split it into quarters. No, it was a half each. Yeah, half a can each in the morning with a mix of fucking dry. And they ate the same amount.
Hmm.
Lick those fucking silver bowls clean. 'Cause I knew not to get the plastic. If you have a cat, don't have plastic bowls that they eat out of, because their tongues are rough and they'll pick up some of the plastic out of that fucking, if it's a plastic
Oh,
bowl. So
wow.
get the silver ones,
Hmm.
or the metal ones.
Yeah, that's what we have.
And don't use that toxic fucking litter. Use the wood pellets, man. So much better. That's the only reason I got those fuckers. Otherwise, I wouldn't have cats. It was because of litter. I love cats, but all through the years I wouldn't have them because of the fucking litter. Couldn't
Yeah.
stand the smell whenever I walked into somebody's house. Oh, Jesus! It
Yeah.
wasn't. I'd rather smell cat shit than the fucking litter.
Hmm.
It was so toxic. It was like something that you could fucking. It was like if you accidentally spilled some soap in your fucking tea, and then for that, you can't get that taste out of your mouth
Hmm.
for the fucking until the next day. I don't remember what I was talking about. Short hair.
The
So
hair, yeah. Hmm.
my next dog will be a boxer. Nice short hair, so I don't have to worry about hair.
Yeah, I know. We have to vacuum every day because Max, he's so hairy.
I have to vacuum every day because of me. What up, yo?
The little funky
Thanks, Jeffrey, for.
thing.
I'm glad we're still entertaining you. I'm glad I'm glad you haven't gone. What the? I'm done, because I would have. I'm the one that made. Yeah. I have to watch back. Where was I? Where are my notes? I got lost for a second because I'm starting to get confused from having to pee. Yeah, I should go pee and have a cigarette or a couple of tokes before I tell the NCIS New York story, and that'll give you plenty of time for me not to interrupt you. But you need anything? You need this window pulled up?
Mm-mm. I don't think
No?
so.
Oh,
Do I have anything there?
I don't know if you were going to show anything while I was out.
All right. Yeah, you can leave it there. Maybe I'll have something. I don't know.
Huh.
I'm thinking about it.
I just don't want to leave you naked.
You're fine.
Oh,
I go to the villages,
sweet.
remember?
You're married though. Stop saying what?
I go to the villages, remember?
Great show, Suds. Good one, Juan Jesse.
Suds. Oh,
I'll be black.
Suds. Rick and Suds was one of the first talk shows I
purple.
listened to. Interruptus. Waynus Interruptus. Now I can hear myself. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, that was one of the first talk shows I used to listen to. WIOD. We always talk about WIOD, but when I went to radio school, our instructor talked to us about talk radio, and he was like, "This is how radio should be," and he told us to listen to WIOD. Because before that, I had never listened to talk radio. I just listened to, when I was, just music on the radio. I never really listened to talk till I started radio school, and then I loved it. So I would listen to Rick and Suds and Neil Rogers and then eventually Phil Hendry. And my teacher, he was a jock on the sister station for WIOD, which was 97.3 The Coast. So yeah. So I think that was another reason why he wanted us to listen to IOD, but I think WIOD was really the only major talk station other than 560 QAM. But by the time I started listening to it, Neil Rogers was already on WIOD. So I think QAM became like a sports station or something. They did sports radio or whatever. So, but anyway, it's Tuesday. I think I'm a little more lively on the weekends, even though I've already had a glass of wine. Thank you for refreshing my wine, honey. I have the bestest husband ever. He spoils me. He does. Anyway, what was I going to talk about? Let's see. What were we talking about before he went? So we talked about dogs. Yes, Max is a hairy dog. He's half Newfoundland and half Border Collie, so his hair is kind of long, but he sheds. Oh my God. Poor Juan. He has to vacuum often. And we vacuum enough to make a new dog every single time. It's crazy. And anywhere you go, I mean, you end up, no matter how much you vacuum and wipe and dust or whatever, there'll be a dog, there'll be a Max hair somewhere, somewhere, anywhere you can find him. But he's the bestest dog ever. I said that last weekend. He really is. He doesn't bark. He's old now, so he is getting really, really stubborn. And it's like hit and miss if he'll listen to you. But he's still a good dog. And today, one of our what do you call those? The smoke detector started beeping, and he's terrified of that sound.
Oh, is it the battery running low?
Yeah, he's terrified of that sound. He freaks out. So, he'll hide in the room, or he's like looking. Usually, he looks for me for some reason. And he was under the desk today before we started. And he's so big, he takes up the whole under desk area, So like I wouldn't be able to move my feet or my legs or anything. So I had to medicate him. I gave him some happy pills. We have medication for like when he's anxious, because
like a doggy Ativan.
Yeah, trazodone basically is what it is.
Well, why don't you give him CBD treats?
We do get those for him, but
okay, cool.
Yeah. But the thing is that like for fireworks, 4th of July and New Year's, he freaks out. So we have to give him for that. And then, whenever he gets, so he was just like, he was shaking. So I was like, let me give it to him. But yeah, I give him gabapentin because of he's got a bad not rotator. Oh man, what is it, Juan?
Hip.
The knee. No, it's one of the knee.
Huh.
But anyway,
those pups get that.
Yeah.
Just like German Shepherds, I believe.
Yeah.
Too.
Well, he has hip dysplasia, but it's not the hip dysplasia that's causing him issues. It's the knee. And so he's got that problem with the knee. So we have to give him, and I don't like to give him the medication around the clock, even though I can. But, so I give it to him as needed. But lately I've been having to give it to him more regularly because He's been a little more like anxious and whatever. And I think it's the pain that, causes that. So when I stay like regular with the medicine, he's a little bit better. He's not as anxious or whatever. But today kind of threw him off because of the stupid smoke detector.
One thing I learned being a bud tender, one of the things I learned from one of the folks that would come in, this guy would come in and get he would come get CBD stuff for the animals for dogs and cats. It was a liquid. It came in liquid form. We had a couple of different things, but
Yeah.
he would get that liquid stuff, and there was a bacon flavor, and I would joke that I'm gonna get that one day, and I did. I think I still fucking have it
Oh man.
somewhere. I think I still have it. It was all right, but you could still, even though it was for dogs, it wasn't much different than the CBD shit
No,
that
yeah,
you get for
because
so no big deal.
yeah, they
But
use
anyway,
food grade stuff, food grade ingredients anyway.
right. But anyway, this guy tells me that the reason he's got it is for these cats that he's got, these feral cats that he brought in. But it's mainly actually, first it was for them, but now it's for his house regular cat to get used to those two cats.
Mm-hmm.
And but anyway, so he said how for a cat, the best way to give them medicine, if it's a liquid form, you just fucking put it behind their drop it behind their ears, and they're just gonna go.
Oh wow,
Good.
that's cool.
Because they're tougher to give medicine or whatever. So
Yeah,
if it's
yeah.
liquid form, just drop it behind their ears, and they'll get it
Oh, that's cool.
as they clean themselves.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug a little thing, even though the reason I'm plugging them is because they make the CBD. They make treats for dogs, and one of the treats they make is CBD treats. Those are the ones that I buy. But it's all their staff that makes the treats. They're all special needs, like they're all people with Down syndrome and everything. They give
Oh,
them
cool.
jobs. It's called Duke's Delights, and Max loves those things.
Duke's
So
Delights.
they have regular treats, and then they make the CBD treats as well. They do bacon flavor and sweet potato. He loves those things. And it's the ACL, that's the knee issue that he
ACL.
has. Yeah.
Oh God, I never
yeah.
look over at the chat. There it is, and it's all in caps, and I still missed it.
But yeah, Duke's Delights. That's why I order from them, because they're they have a purpose, and they're hiring, they hire people, with Down syndrome and special needs, who to give them
Give
jobs
them a
and give them
purpose and
productive
give it
and
something good,
yeah.
not something poison.
Yeah.
I would hope. Hopefully, there's no
Yeah.
poison in them.
Yeah, and they just got a bigger
Because I would say
facility.
for years,
Mhm.
I would say for years, some of those vaccines that dogs have gotten have given some dogs problems. That's what's
Mhm.
injured dogs. Is a lot of the medicine, too much medicines, and
Yeah.
and then if you go back into the foods,
Yeah.
probably 75 fucking news stories we could find in a heartbeat.
Mhm.
And we're like, oh my God, I've been feeding my
Yeah.
dog that. And then it's kind of like when you go, oh my God, I fed my kid McDonald's twice in a week. Ooh.
I know.
It was back in the day, it was, I did it. And then
Mhm.
after a while, I just felt nothing but fucking guilt. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was something I saw on Instagram, a fucking dude going through the ingredients of French fries, which are the worst.
Yeah,
I mean, not only
is it
is there
Dr. Saladino?
aluminum.
Mhm.
No, it wasn't a doctor. I don't think it was just some dude who does
Some
shit
dude,
like that.
okay.
But yeah, talking about the aluminum that's in there and
Oh, it's awful.
plastics and the fucking it's the shit that they fry it in, because it used to be fried in the right stuff.
Tallow. It used to be tallow.
Yeah, didn't we talk about that before?
I don't think so. But yeah, there's a doctor that I
Felt-
follow too. He talked about that. They used to fry them in beef tallow, and it was just potatoes and beef tallow, and now it's like Yeah.
Science project.
Mhm.
Yeah, don't eat. And that's one thing that I have done for the longest time when it comes to Burger King, and when I do eat that stuff, I almost never get the fries. I did at the last gig that I had for a little while because they were fucking free every goddamn day. I did it for like, I don't know, I only did it for a few days, but normally all I would just get, if I go in there, all I do, I don't even get soda. I don't drink soda anymore. All I do is get the double cheeseburger with no pickle. That's it.
Yeah.
Just enough. That's enough. It's plenty.
Yeah.
But there was a day back in radio school. Remember the E that I mentioned back from radio school with Juanches? This literally happened once. We would always go because, I was definitely a drinker at the time, so I was always more hungry. And yeah, just if I was going to fucking McDonald's when I was 22 years old, it was, get as much as you can. And it was cheaper back then, of course, and it was better. And they had come out with the double quarter pounder. My God, it's a McDonald's commercial we've turned into. They came out with a double quarter pounder. So one time, as a joke, we pulled up to. I would always drive, because he was a bottom. So we pull up to the drive-through, and as a joke, one time I went, "Yeah, I'd like the 2 DQP WC no O no P," and I'm expecting, "Excuse me," and I went, and all of a sudden we hear Eric and I hear this. Yeah, so you want a double quarter pounder with cheese, no pickle, no onion? Yes, 2 of them, please. I'm like, holy shit, somebody's done that before. It reminded me of the Wayne's World thing where they went, and then the guy goes, so you want, what the fuck? He got it all. Anyway, that's what it reminded me of. Really? Yeah. I like a good pickle, just not on my burger. I just don't like it in my burger. I like my pickles with my ice cream like I'm 8 months pregnant.
I never got into or never craved that.
God damn it, I wish I had had that ready. Oh, damn it, son of a bitch. That would have been so perfect after you're
told you. I know.
After you're a little...
I told you what I craved when I was pregnant.
Right.
I craved onions.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Because all you wanted to do was cry. So you would just slice and slice and slice and chew, slice and cry, slice and chew, slice and cry, slice and chew. Hey man, the fucking antibiotics. No wonder Sarah's so healthy. Hey now.
Because of the onions?
It was the onions.
That could be why, yeah. And I hated the smell of...
What is it? Antitoxic. What is it?
Antioxidant?
Yeah, it's onions, antioxidant. Onions are antioxidants, aren't they?
I guess so, yeah.
Aren't they?
They say onions and mushrooms.
Yeah, that's why they make you, when you sweat, if you eat a lot of onion, you're sweating. You're like,
Smell
whoa.
like onion.
That's a extra special fucking BO.
Yeah, that, and I hated the smell of Publix fried chicken. When we went to Publix, I was like, don't put that near me. I couldn't smell it.
No, just fried chicken or all chicken?
The Publix fried. It had the Publix fried chicken.
Oh, so you were in KFC mowing down all the time then?
No, I don't even think we went to KFC. Although I would always get that tuna salad from that place in the Keys with extra onion.
Tuna with onion.
Once a week. I could only have it like once a week.
That's fucking funny, dude. Because man, I would just, when I was a kid, when my mom, when I'd see her put fucking onion in the tuna, I'm like, ah! And now I'm like, no, another one, please. No, that's not enough onion, Ma. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh yeah.
Just like broccoli, it used to be, but now I realize, you put that balsamic vinaigrette. That's what I would feed Riley all the time, and she ate it like it was candy. Baby broccoli, I would get the baby broccoli from Trader Joe's, which a little bit sweeter, and I wouldn't even cook it. I would just soak it, soak it for 10 minutes in salt water, rinse it off, cut them up, and throw it in a bowl for her, and dump a bunch of the Trader Joe's balsamic vinaigrette and some feta cheese. And she'd be sitting there watching Nickelodeon, just fucking boom, 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 like it's fucking cereal.
Yeah.
I'm
Sarah
like,
loved Rockery when she was little. Yeah.
and she's like, Dad, why do I poop so good at your house? Because of the broccoli.
She loved that stuff.
Yeah. I was eating a lot. I ate a lot of pasta this week.
Pasta.
Yeah, I had a craving every day for it for like 3 days in a row. I had paschetti with garlic Alfredo. Hey, welcome to the food section of the Waning Interest podcast.
Mm. Yeah,
What
we
you?
talked about pickles, McDonald's,
Yeah, man.
pasta,
Yeah.
broccoli.
Hey, this is our audition for the Food Network, which will never be on because I would say no. Fuck you. I'd rather stick needles in my eyes. Ready? I have a one. All right, so I guess. Oh, yeah, this is a fun one. NCIS New York story. So, sorry, my buddy Colin, and I told you, lived in my building. He's a set decorator and artist. Shit, I've forgotten all of his titles on movie sets. But he was responsible for the original fucking Serenity Firefly
Mhm.
ship. He
Oh,
designed
okay,
that
you
ship
told
for
me
the
about him.
TV. Art director is what I was trying to say. And I took care of his kids, Sylvie and Miles, and well, he knew, of course, a lot of people in the business, whatever. And I lived right across the street from CBS Radford.
Hmm.
And there was a point where I hadn't had any voice gigs for a few weeks. And he's like, dude, NCIS NCIS New York, they fucking shoot the office stuff right across the street, and I know the first AD, and if you want a few days just being one of those office people on the inside, it could be a regular thing, just 2-3 days a week. Yeah, I guess so. Sure, throw my name in, whatever. Let her know. Sure, I guess I'm interested. Just for it's easy. If I just have to walk across the fucking street, sure. But the first time they fucking call me, they asked for me to be in there. It's downtown on location shit, and I was like,
Mhm.
and I didn't want to be a dick and go, yeah, no, yeah, I didn't want to fucking, didn't want to burn a bridge right away. I was like, fuck, I'll just do the one. I'll do this one. That's it. And then, but I'll tell Colin, I went ahead and did it. Well, previously, my first SAG gig, I did that commercial, the Lycos commercial with Anna Kournikova, me and Adam Cronin. Well, that's where I learned about stunts because I wasn't a SAG member. I didn't know the rules and shit. So I lost out on a bunch of money doing that stunt with the car, doing the 180 because I didn't know. And they went ahead and let me, you want to do a stunt? Sure. Yeah, of course I'll do it. And I thought, oh, I'll just get money from it. I didn't know that you had to negotiate stunt money before you do the stunt. I was just under the thought, okay, well, my agent will take care of this later. That's what I thought because I was new. I was brand fucking new. Anyway, learned that lesson. And literally a stunt at the time was Adam got paid just for driving the car just in a straight line for 200 yards.
Wow.
That's considered a stunt. If you're behind the wheel, if you're in a moving vehicle, that's a stunt. Anyway, so we get down to this New York, we get downtown to do this thing. I'm like, what the fuck? And all of a sudden they pick me to be with a bunch of like 8 other people to be on a bus that's literally a real bus that's going to back way up. It's going to come screaming at the camera at about 25, 30 miles an hour, come to a screeching halt and the whole thing and blah, 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 whatever. No cameras on the bus, but the camera on, on the outside, whatever. And because the bus runs into somebody, whatever, and the thing, Anyway, so basically that's it. We're just going to be on the bus and fucking go
Mm-hmm.
boom, and then just come to a screeching halt at 25, 30 miles an hour or so.
Uh-huh.
You should have seen it. We're not buckled in. This is a real bus, you know. Anyway, I go ahead and I go, all right, wait a minute. Are we sure this is all right? Let's see what's going to happen here. So I go on and we do the one test. And after that test, I stood up and went, this is a stunt. Okay, this is a stunt, guys. And the bus driver didn't even. He was like, "Oh, it's only a stunt if the wheels leave the ground." No, it's not. No, it's not. What the fuck are you talking about? These are and most of these people are the people on the bus. They don't know the rules either. They don't know the rules. They're like me before. They don't know, and I'm trying to tell them. I'm trying to tell everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, they're breaking the rules right now. This is bad. We could get injured. People were literally doing this, and you know how many times they did it like 3-4 times. But I only did it the one time, and because I made such a stink, all of a sudden one of the poor PAs, they didn't send fucking AD, they sent one of the poor PA, some little kid, with a clipboard. Yeah, hey, and they don't even know. And I'm like, no. Do you want to just stay off the bus and whatever, and let them go ahead? I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, but everybody needs to know this is a joke. This show is a cash cow. It's not like you can't afford the pay.
Yeah.
This is not some independent toilet fucking production. This is like, fuck you. Insane. I'm like, oh well, remember when I wasn't gonna go down there to burn the bridge? Well, I burned it anyway. Fuck them.
Wow.
Eat a dick. They were women. There were all kinds of different age women. There was 3 different ages of women on this fucking bus. Just fucking all of a sudden getting slammed forward. It's a real thing. It was like, you fucking crazy fucks. And especially the guy behind the wheel. It's not a stunt unless the wheels leave the ground. You're a dick.
Wow, they really try to get away with whatever they can, basically.
Yeah. And a cash cow show that. God, it wasn't a goddamn student film with no budget. Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
I was fucking fuming, dude. Anyway, nobody else stood up. Anyway, that's the other story. And I thought in the middle of that one, I assumed in the middle of telling that one that those other 2 that I can't fucking, they're right on the tip of my tongue would pop. But instead, all I got.
So you had rehearsal today with the Lords?
I did.
Was it
Mama.
rehearsal? Yeah.
Yeah. A late one.
Same
Normally we do 1, but we did 3 today because poor Flash had.
Oh.
Poor Flash had some yucky family stuff to take care of. Fucking so pathetic, man, when you got to deal with the whole thing. It's such a joke. It's another reason why I hate the system, not just the government, but my God, when people in this fucking system, you got to not only you lose somebody, they pass on, but then all of a sudden your bank account drains for no reason. Absolutely disgusting, the amount of money that goes into someone passing on. Holy fuck, is it sick? And I can't believe that's another one. Nobody stands up to go, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then immediately, and then we're talking about that, and then Dennis goes, you know, I can't fucking stand it. I'm not going to have any control over them not being able to stop them from putting poison into my goddamn body when I go. I'm like, yeah, unless you want to be fucking toasted.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And then all that shit drains out of the fucking corpse and then through the fucking shit after a while and then into the fucking soil. Oh, that's good for the soil. All those fucking chemicals. It's beautiful. Yeah, why don't you just drink the shit? So gross. So stupid. So asinine. Boy, I'm in a mood. Thank you, Bill.
I'm sure it's expensive, but I've seen where um they have like these pods, like when you die, and
Yeah,
they
yeah, they're
do a
coming.
tree,
People who
like
think
you
like,
plant a tree.
yeah, are in my
That's
thought,
pretty
in
cool,
my wavelength. Yeah, I
but
would
it's
think
I'm sure it's pricey.
probably, yeah, because it's not in demand. The more in demand, yeah, probably, and
But that's cool. They should do that with everybody.
hopefully it's as real as it proposes. But yeah, how funny
Seems to
that.
be.
I thought that was pretty neat, though. I brought that up at rehearsal, and after Dennis said that, I was like, did you guys see 6 Feet Under?" And like, yeah. I'm like, remember the whole thing
I
with
love that show.
Peter Krause's character Nate, huh?
I love that show.
Yeah, it was so good. Nate, what was her name? The
Mm,
girl that Nate had a baby with.
yeah, I can't
Uh,
remember.
she used to be in everything back in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
She was in a bunch
Yeah,
of shit.
the blonde.
No, the dark haired. She was a dark hair.
Wait, I'm gonna look up 6 Feet Under
Six
because
Feet
it's
Under.
been so long since I've seen it. Oh my God, it's been
Um,
forever.
it's
But
pretty neat that
I
you can just go
binged
to
the whole
YouTube
show.
and watch that the finale, the
Yeah.
end of that finale, that whole thing with the youngest daughter, the youngest sister, going through everything, watching everybody pass on. But Millie, not Millie, I think it starts with an M.
The character's name or
No, the actress's
the
name,
actress?
Taylor, something Taylor.
Let's see.
Not
Not
Maddie.
not Brenna Tosh, no.
No,
Here, I have all
Tyler.
the actors.
Taylor. Yeah, she's the girl that Nate had a baby with. And
Lily
anyway,
Taylor.
Lily.
Oh, Lily Taylor. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Was the
And
character,
her
no?
and her character, she wanted to be buried under a tree or whatever, and Nate buried her under a tree naturally, like she should, and everybody was all freaking out about whatever
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
in. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was like that's how it's supposed to be fucking done. That's how it was done before.
Oh man.
And then there's that movie. Was it The Last Supper? Um, is it Cameron Diaz that's in it? I think. Look up The Last Supper. What's his name from that? What's his name? Who was on? Ron Eldard is in it. Ron
And it
Perlman is
was
in it.
TV show?
Jason Alexander. No, it was an independent film in the 90s where this group of friends who lived in a house together decided to start murdering these scum of the earth people that they would come across and bury them in the backyard. And they had this great fucking all these great tomato plants were growing.
1995. What'd you want to know about it?
Was it Cameron Diaz? She was in that, right?
Jason Alexander, Cameron Diaz. Yeah, Nora Dunn was in it.
Nora
Charles
Dunn.
Jourdain.
Yeah, Nora Dunn was the cop from SNL. Nora Dunn from
Yeah,
SNL.
yeah.
She was the police officer investigating. And the dead bodies in the backyard they were basically trying to kill, like Ron Perlman, I think, played like a Rush Limbaugh type, and they tried to get him, and he figured it out at the end,
Trying
and
to
he
lose.
twisted it all back on him. Oh shit! Spoiler alert. Great movie. Great fucking movie. I watched it, I don't know how many times. I
gotta watch it. I gotta watch it.
I believe you'll enjoy it. You still have to watch The Outlaw Josie Wales and Arthur.
I know. I've seen Arthur
And then, you have to rewatch it. How long ago was it?
when I was young.
You have to rewatch it and watch how much
So
it still
about
makes you laugh.
75 years ago. Okay.
That would make me 73. Wait a minute. Did we just go through a time warp and I didn't notice? Is that what that blip was when you kind of went bloop, bloop, bloop?
Yeah, that was
That
it.
little blip in the Matrix?
Did you see oh my God. Santa Clarita's Diet? Did you watch
I
that
never watched
one?
it. No, I never watched that.
was
That's
so
the
good.
Drew Barrymore?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't fucking stand her. I
Oh,
like
but
Timothy
it was
Oliphant.
so good.
Timothy
Yes,
Oliphant
I
is
love
great.
him. That's the reason I watched it, is because I
would
love
have.
him.
That's the only reason I would have watched it, but I can't fucking take her. She is
Oh, I
so.
love him though.
She
He is so funny.
She puts the C in cringe.
Yeah, but he makes it so worth it because most of her scenes he's in. So he is.
He
Oh,
owns it.
I love him. Yeah, he does. He does. But yeah, that one. And what was the other one I thought of? Santa Clarita's Diet and Dead Like Me, I think it's called,
I never
with
watched that.
Christina Applegate.
I never watched it.
That was a good one.
I heard it was good, but I remember
Yeah,
hearing things back in the day. I heard things,
you heard things. That was a good one. I like
but I
that one
never.
too.
I don't think I ever even watched an episode.
I think I have to watch 6 Feet Under again. And you know what I never watched all the way through was Twin Peaks.
Oh, but back to 6 Feet Under.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember the scene after Brenda has the threesome with the two guys at her place, and then it kind of but she's also writing her book and sharing it with Nate, and and it was like whoa whoa, and then all of a sudden they're standing outside at the porch, and this dude that one of the dudes that she had a threesome with comes up to help comes up to them, and hey, but he doesn't say anything, but he says some things that makes Nate go, what the fuck?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
they have that big fight, and then she admits that that's what it was actually biographical, recent biographical. That whole scene there, and especially when he goes, "You are so full of shit." The way it's so beautiful. Anyway, that scene inspired me to write the one thing that I wrote and shot, and no, not the one thing, the second. It was actually the second thing that I actually wrote and shot and finished, did everything. Adam Moves. That inspired that, and that's basically what that little film is. It's got a little bit more of a beginning and an end, but it's all it is. It's just two people fucking throwing barbs at each other back and forth for 8 minutes, or yeah, something like that, 6-7 minutes, whatever. 2005, Jesus Christ. But that scene from that show, and then that character inspired the name of my first podcast, because I didn't like saying my name, so it was called Nate the Bullet, but Bullet spelled the way the Steve McQueen movie. So Nate the Bullet, and that's what inspired the name of that old podcast. That was the first time I did the whole ET thing, trying to show people the ET DMT mushroom thing. But that was audio only. But I used pictures for that little video. I used stealth. On and on. Oh shit. 22 minutes. 22 minutes and counting.
Trying to think if I should take a quick break or not.
It's so funny how we're having a ball, and I'm still like, but then I'll still look up and go, oh, phew, it's almost over. It's so funny.
All right. Bye,
Having a
everybody. We'll
blast.
see you later.
Bye, everybody. Having a blast, but still going, and it's mainly about that, hitting that hour. All right, done that, did that. Reminder. Oh, yeah, there it is right there. See it right there? See it real quick? Remind Susie to watch The Outlaw Josie Wales.
I'll be back. I don't want to hear about this.
Hurry up, quicker.
All right, I'll be back.
I
I'll
already
take a
feel
break.
lonely.
I'll keep. You got somebody to keep you company. Hold
You
on.
haven't even left yet, and it already dropped 10 degrees.
I'll be back.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Is that Winona Ryder? Or an elf? Is that Winona Ryder? Juan, Jess, James, Jess, anybody else? Shit, I forgot his name. Jeff. Is that? Who that? Yeah. It looks like Winona Ryder from the Alien movie. Am I correct? Is that correct? Good God. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Forgot I had these. Is that what that is? Is that Winona? It was my binocular. Is that what that is? Man, those things fuck your eyes up. Almost like the wrong prescription glasses. What the hell is that? I don't know, but the bangs are correct. It's got, I don't normally like younger ladies with short hair, but they gotta. I guess that works. And I was not normally ever really much of a Winona fan, but that elf-looking thing, whatever the fuck that is, it's kind of cute. But then all of a sudden, but then a couple of angles. If I move over here, I'm like, wait, is that a boy? That ain't right. What the fuck is going on, man? It wasn't ready. Yes, I was. All right, so yeah, Juan? Did you answer anywhere? Anybody? You guys answer? Jeff, James, anybody answer there? What do you think? Should we go with Skynyrd? Same Old Blues, or Double Trouble? Or ZZ Top Just Got Paid. Trying to narrow it down because I keep hearing, no, let's at least during our door set just take one of these. And so we're trying to narrow it down which fucking one. And those are the three I threw out, and nobody else threw shit out. So again, it's up to me.
I am alone.
That's some fun as shit.
Utterly alone.
Are you sitting, Siva?
So did you know who that was?
Was that Winona Ryder?
Yes, Lydia
Okay.
Dietz from
What?
Beetlejuice.
I
Lydia
couldn't tell.
Dietz.
It kind of looked
I
like.
know. That was the best Lydia
No, it's
Dietz
cool. It's
picture I
fine.
could
It was neat,
find.
but I had a. Let's just say I had a fun time trying to figure out what the fuck it was. My guess was right, but I just wasn't completely sure because it almost looked like almost like slight anime, and it looked like it was from Alien,
No, but that was the
the
best one I
Alien
could
movie,
find.
not Alien, the first one, the one that she was in, the fourth one, right, or the fifth one. I forget.
I
Fourth.
don't know. But
Resurrection.
all the stuff that comes up is from the new Beetlejuice. So the other girl.
Oh, that's right. There's a new one. I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
But I wanted the original.
The OG.
Mm-hmm.
The OG. How perfect. Hold on. So happy I grabbed that. And the Pete drop too. Thanks, Neil.
My goodness.
Jesus, that shit was dry. Oh, whew. I feel cleaned out, strangely. Man, I was hoping for some laughter. What the fuck did... Oh, I fucking slipped on my finger. Sorry. My God, dude, what'd you do to me, man? It's all about the one, all about the one, all about the one. Don't say it correctly. Oh, that's you. I'm reading your fucking comment.
He said first he said Beltgase.
Yeah, but nobody answered my fucking question.
He said it 3 times.
I get it. Nobody answered my fucking question.
About the song?
Yeah, about the songs. Nobody helped narrow it down. I think it should be Just Got Paid too. It's actually the easiest one.
How about?
Just got paid today. Got me a pocket full of motherfucking change. I said I just got paid today. Got me a pocket full of change. If you believe in working hard
No.
all day, just step in my shoes and take my pay. Don't make me keep singing. Woman, say something.
So what did they want you to do? They didn't
When?
pick
Who? Where?
your people,
My folks?
your band people,
My band peoples.
your old mans. What did they say?
Yeah, my dad's. Yeah.
What did they say?
Wayne, we've changed the name of the band to Wayne and His Three Dads. It's also going to be a sitcom on NBC this Sundays this fall.
Oh.
No. Steve.
They haven't picked?
Steve keeps saying that the last 2-3 rehearsals. Steve's like, let's have at least one of these songs to just get it really tight and make sure, because it's always been for a while now. We had a while where we were working on that blues set just for a break from the Doors for a few weeks. But we had gone back to the Doors stuff. So I was like, which song would we do though? If just for fun, just all of a sudden, after 6-7 Doors tunes, and then all of a sudden everybody like, what the hell is that? That's not the Doors, just for funny. And so he keeps saying that, which one? And nobody says anything. So I said those three. I said, Same Old Blues, Double Trouble, or from Skynyrd, or ZZ Top, Just Got Paid. And I would actually, like I said, it's the easiest one would be Just Got Paid. And it's a badass, little call, because I have a little tie with Billy Gibbons, because there was one day where, I was screening calls for Phil Hendry, and that motherfucker was literally sitting right here in my booth. He was sitting in my booth, but he was in my booth behind me, if I can say that.
Lynette said something. Skynyrd Nation worldwide. I don't know.
Skynyrd Nation.
I don't know much
worldwide.
about Skynyrd.
Skynyrd Nation. I'm just glad they spelled it correctly.
Other than Freebird. Wait, Sweet Home Alabama. That's them too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I said, Juan, because I know ZZ Top. So
yeah, and Just Got Paid is it's kind of a deep cut. It's not one that gets played a lot on.
Oh, you won't do Legs?
Oh God, I don't like doing the hits. That's why I do the Doors. There were none. Of course, I'm kidding. There was a ton, but I prefer the ones that weren't, that we haven't heard 1,000 times. But there's some like I said, you have to do them.
Mm-hmm.
There's some, and we're working in some. We're doing a stuff, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, I would choose ZZ Top as well. Mainly, yeah, it's the easiest one, vocal wise, and guitar wise, because there literally is only one guitar. Because with Skynyrd, there's 3. Well, no, with those 2 songs, there's actually only 2. With Same Old Blues and Double Trouble. That's from Gimme Back My Bullets. And that was when that was the album with just Gary and Alan, because Ed King, who wrote the lick for Sweet Home Alabama, Ed King had left the band, so he wasn't on that album. So it was just Gary and Alan and the guitar. And those 2 songs are actually from Gimme. That's my actual favorite. I love them all 5. But Gimme Back My Bullets is my favorite album of those.
Okay.
And those 2 tunes are on that album. So it's still a little sound cool, because, it's only dos. But seeing how we only have uno. This is where we go into the Spanish section. This is a Spanish lesson today for... Anyway.
Well, you know your numbers. So
With ZZ... only up to 5. With ZZ Top, there already is only one guitar with Billy, so it's a little more easy to blend, get it in there and, Flash take over Dusty's bass parts on the boards.
So were these guys a band before you joined them? Like, were they doing stuff before you went in there?
No, they've been in bands together through the years, in and out, yeah.
Okay.
Not Dennis and Steve were fucking roommates at one point
Okay.
years ago, back when they were in their 20s. They hitchhiked to
Woodstock?
they hitchhiked to Woodstock together when they were, what was it? I don't know, when they were 18 or 19, something like that. They only got like
Okay.
30 miles out. They didn't get to the place, but so they've known each other. They've been in like 5 or 6 bands together through the years. Same thing with, a couple of bands here and there with Flash and them. So they've all known each other for 30, 35 years or so, if not more.
Okay. Okay.
And of course, know a whole bunch of other local musicians and some musicians they were talking about today that have they don't even play anymore, even though they're physically fine. They're not too old or whatever. They just, don't want to fucking do it anymore.
Yeah.
There's a whole, a plethora. Mr. Beckham, in a world where Jean-Claude Van Damme is still our action hero. Hey, man, first take. Woohoo! Wait. Kaboom. There's a fucking promo.
Yeah, no. No, Mr.
Literally.
I mean,
What was I saying before?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No, before that. What was I saying before I broke off into that non sequitur into the
You were talking about the guys and
trailer voice.
they were together. They hitchhiked. They've been together for
that, yeah, and
that many years.
so they know a whole bunch, blah blah blah. But I guess it was I don't know, 8-9 months ago, where
I'm golf clapping for you.
Thank you, Mr. Beckham. Oh, wait. I should have just left it there. Yeah, I scrolled. I missed it. And I hit the button. But I need a 360. Anyway. I guess it was about 9 months ago now where Flash and Steve had the conversation about doing something Doors-wise. And a few days
now
later.
you have a baby.
Huh?
And now you have a baby.
And then, they squirted me out.
9 months ago.
Yeah, literally. The gestation. I'm literally right now today because of today's rehearsal. I'm literally going through the Stargate. No, I want to go back in. Anyway. That should be funny. I think that might be funny. In the rewatch. 7 minutes.
Yeah, Van Damme. I could never. He's too corny for me. I can't watch
splits,
any.
The splits, man.
I cannot watch any of his movies. I can't.
Dude, it's funny that Beckham said that because I know, you know what? Beckham doesn't even probably remember. Dude, you did a podcast with me. Which one was it? Me, Beckham, and Brett Brock, artist, my buddy Brett Brock in Tennessee, artist.
Mm-hmm.
We did a Star Wars podcast, like fucking almost 5 hours. And was that a year and a half ago or so?
Like the
2 years, a
trilogy.
while ago. It was right before Kenobi was coming out because we thought it was going to be good. And I was the only one that told the truth because it's so. Anyway, Brett did another podcast, just me and him, before that, and he showed up one of his things of art that he'd recently done. This is like 2 years ago. It was back when Whip HQ was the living room. Had that brick background. He showed one of his recent art thing that I had him put up on the screen. One of these things. And it was a Van Damme one where he's doing the splits, but he had other characters underneath, so it all looked like they were like all this stuff, and then he's doing the splits above. And I'm like, where's the one that's going? Is he going shit on us? But immediately I was thinking the Mick Fleetwood, the Fleetwood Mac album where he's on the, he's got those balls are hanging from his crotch where he's got his foot up on the chair. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh no!
Pull it up. 6 minutes left.
Oh Lord!
As Mark Norman would say, pull it up.
I've had too many glasses of wine. Hold on.
I'm on fucking almost Cinco. On the tees.
Fleetwood Mac?
Fleetwood Mac album covers. Yeah, there's one. Mick, got a ponytail, not like I had in the beginning of this whip, but the single one, the singlet. But look, he's got those balls. That's what I was saying, and there's a clip. It's on my
Oh,
Facebook.
that's
It's on
the
the
Rumors
Instagram.
album.
There's rumors.
I
That's
didn't
it.
know that.
Yeah, those little balls dangling. That's
I
all
did
I
not
could
know
think
this.
of. If you go and see the. Oh shit! Sorry. Have you got that pulled up? Sorry, I didn't
It
know.
is now.
I was scrolled up. I
I'm
didn't.
a tall, bearded gentleman. Why are you showing me this?
But see.
Anyway. Yes, I see this.
But that's all I could think of when Brett showed the thing with Van Damme doing the splits with all those other characters that he had drawn underneath. Look at those balls. I don't know. It's a clip. It's on my Instagram, and yeah, it's on my Instagram.
I don't know why they're showing me that.
Oh shit! I never said anything about the links. All the links in the description. All descriptions. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Patreon, Twitter. Oh, I just found out today. There's no
What?
longer Stitcher doesn't exist anymore. There's no Stitcher. I guess fucking Pandora
Really?
bought them out.
Oh, I didn't do that. Did I do that?
You might have. That's okay.
Woo. How do I do that? Oh, there we go. Oh no, how I did that?
I was just letting it. I could have shut it off. I was just letting it play. I didn't care.
Yeah.
I was a little.
Juan is like Bloodsport is the bomb.
There's
I don't know.
half of it's like your shirt, so it's like, ooh, whoa, wait, whoa, 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 whoa.
Leave
Play it
my
again.
shirt alone.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not making fun of it. I'm just saying, where the fuck is it? Where'd it go?
It's right
Where'd
there.
it go? Is it there still?
Right here? You can't see it? Right here?
Look at that. Look at that. Half of that shit is your shirt, dude. Wait, I gotta start it over. Stripes.
It's only stripes.
Black and white stripes. Black and white stripes. Black and white. Look at all those black and white stripes that we get see it. Look at it. That's why I was like, so it's like your shirt, the thing, your shirt, the thing, your shirt, the thing.
All right. Is Double Impact the one where he plays
I was like
himself
Barry
as a
Sanders.
twin?
Ooh, what's up, motherfucker? What?
Is Double Impact the movie where Jean-Claude Van Damme plays himself as a twin?
I think so.
I went to see that.
It was
In the
either
movie
that one or
theater.
it was the one where he gets spit roasted by a couple of demons.
Yeah, no.
Ooh,
My boyfriend-
shit. I was all scrolled down. I didn't want to be all scrolled down because I wanted to have that. After that demon joke, I had to have it. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, my boyfriend at the time wanted to go see that, and we went to the theater, and I was like, "Why am I here? Why am I here?"
It does kind of sound like a porn. Double
No,
impact.
It's just, it was.
I never noticed that until now. And what was the original thing about him? The original thing that was said about him was, he's still our action hero. Why? Because he likes a DP. He's a man. There's nothing more manly in a world where there... Wait, well, that was too much, sorry. I pushed. Sorry, because I almost shit myself, I could tell. Oh, shit. Now I gotta catch my breath. 2 minutes left. All right.
We fan you.
Oh. In a world where it would...
Cut. Time out. Get the other guy. Let's get the other guy in here. He's done.
In a world where manly meant taking 2 cocks up your ass. When you think about it, it's all men. Pretty manly. Anyway. I finally got it out, if I can say that.
I never.
Hey,
liked
man.
him.
And speaking of ass, it's not a bad 2 hours we just pulled out of
Who
our
was
ass.
speaking of that? You were.
I said speaking.
You were. I think you're that way. So you.
Shit. Yeah. It's so weird because I got to do it. You just got
You have to
do
go
it
the
in such a
opposite
way.
way, right? Yeah, there you go.
Opposite way on opposite day. Hey, you. Love you, brother.
I love you, sister girl.
Watch Corbett Report. Go find it. Go find the Corbett Report. James Corbett. 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 Always tells the truth. Jimmy Dore. Look for yourself. I'm just a fun babbling lecturer, dabbler. David Icke. Remember Raul Neo, a.k.a. One. Sorry ran long. Had a bum comedian Ralphie May again. Thanks, Gary. Daddy loves you.
Rest in peace.
Messing with my peoples. Who is we, sucker?